day, I wake up determined to deliver a better life for the people all across this nation. I am your voice.
Well, this is interesting. The White House just unveiled a brand new official social media account, and it's on TikTok. The first post is that 30-second video with a caption that says, "What's up, TikTok?" Now, there are several interesting things about this move from the White House. One, it's illegal for any government device to have TikTok on it because of the No TikTok on Government Devices Act, which was championed by Senator Josh Hawley, a Republican from Missouri, and passed by Congress in 2022. Yes, President Trump himself and even former President Joe Biden himself had TikTok accounts, but those were either in their personal capacity or through their campaigns, not through their government devices or through their government offices. This account is an official White House account. The White House is not a person. It doesn't have a campaign. The White House is a government entity, so it's unclear how a government entity can be exempt from a law that explicitly forbids TikTok from being used or installed on any government device. I don't have an answer for you about how they're getting around that law. Two, it's also unclear how the White House can have a TikTok account since the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act clearly says, and the Supreme Court of the United States upheld, that TikTok is such a severe national security threat that it must be banned in the United States. Wouldn't you think if TikTok was such a national security risk that the White House, of all places, would want to stay as far away from it as possible? Maybe it's not that big of a security risk after all. I mean, if the White House has an account. The last thing I want to point out about this move is TikTok is scheduled to disappear in the United States on September 17th. The law says unless a deal is reached to sell TikTok to a U.S. company, in about a month the ban will kick in and TikTok cannot operate. So why is the White House wasting their time starting up a brand new account on a platform whose days are allegedly numbered? At this point, there are only three things that can happen. One, there is a deal to sell or some arrangement is made to comply with the law and China's on board, so TikTok will stay, and that's going to be announced soon. Two, President Trump is going to sign another extension and kick the can down the road again on the TikTok ban. Or three, the ban is happening on September 17th. Those are the only three options. A logical person would say it does not make sense for the White House to launch a brand new TikTok page today, August 19th, if the president was going to let the app die in just about a month on September 17th. It's more likely we are going to see either option one or option two. But of course, this is the Trump White House, so anything can happen.